Hi everyone! Today's video is going to be on concealing redness in your skin, so meaning like pimples or I guess for me, I get a lot of redness around my nose, so those kind of areas that you have a hard time concealing, I'm going to show you how you can conceal them, and it's fairly easy. So I'm just going to go through my normal routine when I'm building up to my foundation. So first I'm going to start with my toner, and I'm just going to put it on a little pad here. And by using this, I'm removing any dirt or grease, oil away from my skin. And it just kind of gives you a nice fresh palette to work on. And that's that, and look at all that crap that came off. Ugh. Okay, so see, toning is important. So now next step would be to apply the primer. I'm using Primed Poreless, and this is from Too Faced. I got this off Amazon. It's a smaller bottle, so as you can see it's tiny. But this stuff is really good for evening out skin tone. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand here. Not very much, just a little squirt. And then I'm going to grab my foundation brush, or you can use it for pretty much anything. I use it just for applying the primer and my foundation. Also for applying moisturizer. I don't have any right now, but this would be also a good time to apply it. So you would apply your moisturizer, let it sit into your skin for maybe about 3 to 5 minutes, and then you would apply your primer. So we're just going to go all over the skin with this stuff, especially in the areas that you have a lot of dryness, just to give some moisture to your skin. You don't have to be neat with it, it's just going right into the skin anyways, so just like so. And what I really like about this stuff is that it immediately absorbs into your skin, so you don't have that oily feeling in your skin afterwards. I have another primer. This kind is from, let me just find it here, guys. This one here is from Maybelline, and it's Instant Age Rewind. This stuff is okay. It's for a cheaper brand. It's okay, but I find that it doesn't. It makes me feel really greasy. So I mean, if I run out of my Too Faced stuff, then yeah, I can resort to that. But because I have my Too Faced stuff, I'm using it. So the next step is going to be your concealer. So I'm using one from Shiny Cosmetics, and it's got a few different tones in it, so I'll just show it to you guys. But the one that's most important is the one right here, that kind of greeny, bluey color. That's your corrective concealer. That's what you're going to be using to conceal the red areas on your skin. So take a small concealer brush and put that green tone on the brush. And you're just going to go on the areas that you want to conceal. So for me, it's around my nose for sure. And over on the side. And of course the usual acne areas. Alright, so once that's on, you can take a lighter tone. It's just slightly lighter than your skin. Or if not, maybe just even the same tone as your skin, that's fine too. But I'm going to use this one right here in the corner. You can see that. And I'm just going to start kind of blending it in with the blue tone here. Just kind of dab it on. It doesn't have to be perfectly blended in because you're going to be putting your foundation on top of all that after. 1 second here. Let there be light. Oh, it looks a little red, huh? Alright, I'll turn it off. Okay. So just kind of blend it into that corrective concealer. Don't have to be neat with it. Okay, and then I'm just going to put my concealer in my usual spots, so under the eye, in the V shape under the eye. So as you can see, I look marvelous. Alright, so I'm just going to take my foundation, and I'm using Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush. This stuff's pretty good. And then I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand. Don't want to use too much because this stuff is really spreads. So then I'm just going to start blending it into my skin and just kind of blend that concealer in with it as well. So on the eyelid, around the nose. Don't worry about it too much if you can still see some redness under your skin, because you are probably going to have to put more concealer on. So I'll just keep blending. You can use any kind of brush for this. You can use a stippling brush, you can use a sponge, it doesn't really matter. I have my preferences when I'm applying foundation. Usually I just like to use this kind of brush, which is just the normal foundation brush, or I like to use, personally I really like the stippling brush because it gives you a really nice finish. I find with this brush it kind of makes the makeup look streaky, so you have to really make sure that everything's nicely blended, but that's the only thing with this. So down the neck as well. I put way too much on my hand, so make sure when you're putting your foundation on your hand, or if you do that, make sure you don't put too much, because I totally did. Okay, so if you if you've applied your foundation and you still notice that there's some streakiness or that needs to be blended, just with your fingers, just kind of gently blend it all in. So say for example you still see a little bit of redness on your skin, you're like, oh, I can still see that pimple. You're going to take your concealer brush again, and you're going to take a little bit of that blue, green, whatever, and you're going to go over that pimple and just kind of dab it on. Then you're going to take your skin tone concealer and then kind of blend it in with that. So now you need to blend it. So with your finger or with your brush, whatever you prefer, just kind of blend it in with everything else. And then you're set. It's that easy, guys. It's really not hard. You just need the right tools. Alright, so that's pretty much how I go about concealing everything. What I would normally do next is just contour my face, the blush, the setting powder, and all that. So yeah, it's pretty easy. You just need the right tools. Again, I got my concealer from Shiny Cosmetics. I bought it off of Amazon, but you can get it directly off their website. And yeah, so if you have any more requests, please let me know, and please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube. I know that's so cliche, but please subscribe. And just, yeah, let me know if you have any more requests. Okay, bye.